Jace Lejeune from Gridiron Football. We're here at our third annual Gridiron Football Media Day at our office in Denham Springs. Going to give a shout out to Greg Griffin for sponsoring this event. And I'm here with Sumner, offensive coordinators at Kellem. Coach Kellem, appreciate you joining me here today, talking about some Cowboy football for sure.
Oh, yeah. Excited.
Absolutely, Coach. And what about last season? It was a great run for y'all. I mean, y'all went all the way to the quarterfinals last year and came up 2 points short of a team went to the semis. A great Bunkie football team. So talk about last year, how great last season was, and before we talk about 2025.
It was a special season. I mean, it was our first 10-win season, double digits for the first time. Probably the third time in school history we made the quarterfinals. So it was, like I said, 2 points away. And we were really missing two of our best players. We have with injury. We feel like if we had them, it might have been a different story, but it's the way it is. So we were just really excited. It was a great season.
Absolutely, Coach. I know you brought four guys with you to our media day. Tell me about these four guys and why they're great representatives of your program.
Yeah, well, we got first starting off with Jamon Dyson. 1,000-yard rusher, really great player. If we need something happening, we're probably going to give it to him. He's going to make something happen out of nothing. I can't tell you how many plays. It's just he looks like he's stuffed, and boom, he's picking up 30 yards. And then we got Jeremiah Brooks. He was the workhorse fullback for us. I mean, we run trap. We love trap.
Yep.
I'll be honest with you. We're probably going to run trap if we need to play. And we're going to hand it to him. He's another great player. He can find a gap when he needs to. And then we got Ashton Broussard. He's going to be moving to center this year. Great player. He's started for us for 3 years now. I don't have any stats on pancakes, but I'm sure he has a bunch of them.
Yeah.
500-pound squatter. Great player. And then Eli Nealon. He actually started for us last year at tight end, and he's going to be moving to quarterback for us. And I tell you, he's probably I think he's the strongest quarterback in the state with a 295 power clean and a 420 squat. So we're really excited for these guys. These guys are leaders in the weight room as well as on the field.
And I mentioned these are really the guys you mentioned offensively, and I remember a lot of these guys last year seeing them play. But talk about the offense as a whole and what we should expect.
Well, we run wing T. We're going to ground and pound. We're not scared to sit here and say we're better than you, we're more physical than you. We take very much pride in the weight room. We're going to be physical, and so we're going to stuff the ball down your throat, and we're going to make you like it. If you don't like it, you're still going to do it anyway. So, and that starts up front with Ashton. We also have Caden Stearns, who's a senior as well. He's squatting over 550. And then we got Mon and Jeremiah. Like I said, they're going to be the workhorses. They both had 1,000 yards last year each, so really excited about that, and the success that came from wing T.
For sure. And that's definitely an old school football there with the wing T offense. Defensively, I mean, that was a big reason why y'all had won 10 games last year. Talk about that side of the football.
Well, defensively, like I said, I'm an offensive coordinator. I do a little bit with the D-line. We lost a big piece of that in Kendall Brown, unfortunately. But I feel like we have a lot of young guys that are going to step up. Still playing, Cowboy football on that side. We're still going to be physical. We got some guys that are going to step up. Colin Mack, he was not able to make it today. He's going to be a senior. He's a 315 power cleaner and a force to be reckoned with at the end. We also got some guys. Mon is going to be playing on defense as well. And Ashton will get in every now and then, I guess, and knows. He's been begging.
He's excited about it. He is. And Coach Curry, your head coach, he does a great job with his program. And obviously the last name's a familiar name, obviously, in that area. So what is it like coaching under him?
Well, he actually coached me. So I went to Sumner, and my sophomore year he came in. Now he was coaching defensive backs, and as you can tell, I wasn't on that side of the ball. I was on the line. But I did then, and then he worked for almost 4 years trying to get me over there, trying to find a spot. And so, I'm very grateful for him for giving me this opportunity. And then now, working my way up to be the OC for him. He's all about routine. He's all about the weight room. And if we have the same routine and we get good at doing the little things correctly and being strong in the weight room, it's going to translate to success on the football field. So it's been an awesome time that I've had working with him.
Coach, y'all played a tough district. Maybe talk about the upcoming schedule and the teams y'all be playing against this year.
Yeah, so we got, in our district, we got Albany, Pine, Amite, Springfield, and Bogalusa. I almost forgot one, I'm sorry. But, they're great teams. Bogalusa is kind of on the downswing. They're probably going to be on the upswing again this year. You don't keep them down for long. Amite's always good, tough. They're going to be big, physical this year. You got Springfield, who's a good small school, and Albany as well as Pine. Pine's kind of they're very similar to us, run the same offense, and they're going to be a tough matchup this year. But we feel good. We feel like our players have that experience now. Hey, it don't matter who we line up against, we're going to go at them and we're going to give them all they want.
Absolutely, Coach. I know. Last question. I appreciate you coming and bringing these guys. But talk about really the fans. I know they're really excited about this upcoming season, especially the incredible season you had last year. 10 wins, quarterfinal finish. So, how excited they should be about this year's team?
Oh, they should be very excited. I mean, like I said, we got these guys here. We also got a bunch of other guys. We got a lot of young guys, and we just appreciate all the community does for us. We're a small community. We don't have a lot of big businesses or really anything out there, so we need the community, and we're very appreciative of them. Anything they do, and they should be excited. I mean, we got a lot of leaders on this team. That's one thing. These guys, and we could have brought 3 or 4 other guys too.
Yeah.
But they're a bunch of leaders, and I feel like going through a summer with them, they're leading the young guys on the right path.
Absolutely.
And those young guys are going to be able to step up where we need them to step up and help out, and it's going to be a great year. So we're really excited.
Absolutely, Coach. You have to remind me of something. Any other players that aren't here today that you want to give a shout out to, guys that we should expect good things from?
Well, definitely Kellem plays defensive end. He'll kind of step in every now and then for tight end. He's going to be a big part of our defense. Caden Stearns is going to play nose, and he's our strong tackle. He's going to be a big part of what we do. Just thinking about our X's, our receivers. Our receivers don't get a lot of love in wing team. But they do a great job of blocking. They're an important part of what we do, because if we can't block that cornerback, I mean, that's the touchdown block. That's touchdown block. That's the difference between 30 yards or 50 yards and a touchdown. So Jeremy Bickham and Kennedy James, they're going to be there. As far as defense goes, I mean, we're going to have some guys. Spike. We'll have Mon out there, like I said, the linebacker, KJ Williams, and then our defensive backs. You have that Kennedy again, as well as Rashad Shah. So these guys, they're going to be tough. They're going to be physical, and we're going to come out there and we're going to give every team all they want.
Absolutely, Coach. Coach, thank you so much for coming and bringing these guys. We have a lot of high expectations for the Cowboys this year. Coach, here's our magazine on us, and the next magazine, we'll have an in-depth season preview on Jules Sumner. So, Sumner Cowboy fans, make sure you get your football fix. Make sure to go to our website, gridironfootballusa.com, or next magazine copy, and get ready for the upcoming season.